Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of House Flipper. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day. I think today we are going to do this house right here, Home and Car. It's one of the houses from the base game. It comes with a car, which we can sell for money and stuff. So let's go there and just kind of take a look around at the property. See what it looks like. Looks like there is an attached garage. The house itself is not that big. I think including the garage, it's like 100 square meters, which is like fine, but not huge. Like it'll do. Let me just take a couple screenshots for before and after pictures. Okay, so looks like we got some trash and stuff like that in the front. Okay, we have a house that's broken up into 1 million rooms. Okay, there's our bathroom. Yeah. Okay, so we have a bedroom, a bathroom. This appears to be like a living room. This was the kitchen, complete with some cockroaches. Little walkway here that leads to the garage. Yeah, I think we're going to open a lot of this up. For sure. Obviously, the place is a disaster and needs some major cleaning and whatnot. Lawn needs to be mowed, but doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look like there's a lot of trash out back or anything like that. So, okay, yeah, we can work this. We can work with this. Step one, though, we got to get it all cleaned up. Well, the place is all cleaned up, and I did make a couple very minor changes. I swapped out the front door, so we went with this black door. It is facing the wrong way, I know. But just ignore it. It's okay. And then back here, there was a window and a single door, and I decided to swap this out for a sliding door out onto the deck instead. Delete that. There we go. And the reason for that is twofold. First of all, I think a sliding door that goes out into the patio is just better. And then also, it gives us a little bit of space here where we can put like corner cabinets if we turn this into the kitchen. So I think I like that. But I haven't done anything yet with the colors or with the floor patterns or the walls or any of that kind of stuff. And I have a lot of thinking to do in order to figure out how I want to lay out this house. It's not a lot of space, but I think I can make it work. Okay, my friends, I think I have the interior kind of figured out as far as layout and colors. So I went ahead and put down a different hardwood floor that just looks a bit newer. I opened this up. There was a wall right here that I got rid of. And then I extended this doorway to make it double wide and just put like a door frame. So this is still a separated kitchen. But you can see in because it's it's just the door frame as opposed to just doors. And I think that works out pretty well. Went with like a beige color in the living room and I guess this little corridor hallway thing as well. In here, I went with a very, very light gray, more of like an off-white. And then in the garage, I went with concrete walls because I thought it was fitting for a garage, concrete floor. Don't know exactly what we're going to do with this space yet. Probably we'll have some shelves and various things like that, but nothing too crazy with the garage. I almost wish I had kept the car just to fill the space, but it's fine. So kitchen, went with white because I don't know yet where I'm going to put the countertops and stuff. I know they'll be against this wall, but I don't know if I want to wrap them around here or if I want to wrap them around here. It'll be one side. But either way, we'll put in a backsplash that will fade into white, so it'll look really nice once it's all done. As for the bedroom, I went with white carpets and gray, like a dark gray wall, which I think will be pretty nice. I think that'll look good. And then the bathroom, I went with like this sort of marble white floor tile, and then these white like box-like tiles here, which I think works pretty well also. So that is essentially the house as far as getting everything ready. But now it's time to start putting in furniture and countertops and decorations and all that kind of sort of stuff to make it look like a place that is lived in. So, I think I'm just going to start with the living room and go from there. All right, I've done some work on the living room, and I like it. It turned out super well. This is the living room. We've got a little corner TV cabinet here with the TV on it, and then a matching sofa and armchair. Just a little coffee table and a rug. Threw in a very small little fireplace here underneath the window, which I think works out really well. And then just a couple other decorations, a plant in the back corner, a painting on the wall. I decided that this is going to be a house that owns a dog. So I went with kind of this dog-themed coat hanger sort of deal, and a dog bowl and a water bowl, or a food bowl and a water bowl underneath it. We'll probably put a dog bed in the bedroom in here is what I'm thinking. And then just a little bookshelf and a sideboard here with some various plants and other decorations, all that kind of sort of thing. Also, another thing I just want to point out, because I haven't really mentioned it yet in other videos, here I went with these two lights, and these give off this very sort of bright white colored light. In here, I went with a different light, and this one gives off more of like a yellow sort of light, which is a lot more inviting, I think. So, yeah, just the light selection. I feel like when you play this game, you should choose the light you want based not on the not only the appearance of the light when the light is off, but also the color of the light itself. Because if you want something that's really sort of warm and inviting, like you would for a living room, for example, you go with something that's yellow. Whereas if you want something that's more like sort of practical and bright, like in a hallway or in a kitchen or a bathroom, you want to go with like the whiter light, I think. So yeah, so I went ahead and did that. This is all good. I think next I'm going to tackle this little room here and the garage. And I did actually put lights into the garage as well. I went with these big sort of fluorescent ones, which I think for a garage are perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work on that. Shouldn't be super complicated. In fact, you know what? Let's actually do just a little bit of it together. Let's see what we want for the garage. Actually, aren't they just called garage shelves? Yeah, they're literally just called garage shelves. Let's just grab a couple of these steel garage shelves. We'll put one right there and one right next to it. So we'll have two shelves there in the corner. And then do we want to have like a little workspace in here? I think we probably do. Let's see. Do we have a desk that will work for this? I think we're probably better off going with a table. Although that's going to bring up a lot of stuff. Let's look at furniture, office. Yeah, let's check desks. I want something like this, but much wider. Like, if I could find that, but just way bigger, that would be perfect. Yeah, I don't really like any of those options, so let's look at furniture dining room tables. Let's look at dining room tables and see what we can find here. Maybe something... cool ash, cedar, light mahogany. That's not bad. Yeah, this is a bit more what I'm looking for. I don't think I like that color, though. Could just go cedar. It's sort of boring, but it will work. Or... that's going to be too red. That's too red. Could go black. I feel like this would be maybe like cool oak. Yeah, that feels much more garage to me. So let's just do that, and then let's just grab a very simple little chair, like plastic chair. Something like this. Make it black. We'll maybe put that like here. And then we'll go tools. And I'll just put a couple of tools up here on the wall. Because we've got all of these. Oh, it won't let me put it there. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. What about, like, this one? Will that one go there? Yeah, that'll go there. This one, actually, let's maybe put this... yeah, let's do this. I think that'll work a little better. And we'll just put a couple of these, like, tool rack sort of things here. There we go. And then, will you let me put the axe down now? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Something like that. Just to kind of add a couple of tools. And then on the table, I want to have a couple more. So we'll throw down like a drill and maybe a chainsaw should probably go here. What else would be on the... oh, maybe the clamp. Yeah, that'll work. We'll just kind of put that right there. Okay, just keep it real simple. Nothing crazy. We do probably want a little bit of storage. Would it be accessories? Containers. Here we go. Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to need a trash bin in here as well. Let's go with maybe this one. No, that's way too small. Let's go with this one. No, I don't like that either. I would really like to have like a large trash bin. You know what? Maybe let's do this one. That'll work. It's not huge, but it'll get the job done. And then we'll just put a couple of these containers here onto the shelf as well. Just a handful. You don't need a lot, but just a couple to make this, more of a workspace and less of just a garage. So I think that'll work nicely. I don't think I need to worry about the windows, like putting curtains here. Actually, no, let's do this. Let's put just basic blinds. Yeah, let's just do like super basic blinds here. go. There. Very basic blinds into the garage. But, yeah, I think that's all I'm really going to do here in the garage. Wanted to keep that really simple. And then in here, this could be a couple things. We could do, like, some wardrobes. Like this one, for example. Ooh, that might actually... Nah, that's going to be more than half, right? Yeah, I won't be able to fit 2 of those there. What if we go with something that's a little bit smaller? That's too small. I would do wardrobes here if I could fit 2 of them perfectly right next to each other. That would be amazing. But I don't think that's going to happen. What about this one? Oh, that's actually way smaller than I thought it was. I don't know. I'm going to have to play around with some stuff. But I think I'll tackle this little room and then the kitchen. Okay, so let's start with this little room here. I decided to turn it into sort of a closet, sort of wardrobe changing area. Not for like... this would be like a coat room, essentially, right? So you come in from work or whatever, you hang up your coat, maybe put your hat on the thing, whatever. This is that sort of room. This is like a little coat room. Because it fills the space, and it worked out. So we got a mirror, we got a couple of these wardrobes, we got a little poof thing. We got a couple of shoe racks, and then just a painting, nothing too crazy. Carpet on the floor. I think it works out pretty well. The kitchen is functional. And I don't love it as much as I love a lot of the other kitchens that I've done. But it'll get the job done. I put in a dining room table over here with a bunch of chairs. The countertops are, I think they're called like Premic countertops or something like that, and hanging cabinets. And I really wanted to use these because they also have this really nice like built-in fridge that comes with them, which I thought was really cool. The problem is, and this is what I don't like about the kitchen, there's only one oven. And it's massive. And it has this brick feature, which I don't like. And these countertops are actually a lot thicker than most of the other ones. If we look at like any of the other kitchen countertops, well, that's a bad example because that's an island. But if we look at like, I don't know, these ones, you'll see that these are much shorter. So all of the other ovens that are built, that are in the game, all the ones that are like standalone, like all of like this one, for example, they only come to here. So that's not really going to work either. So yeah, this is a kitchen that the oven is an induction cooktop thing, and I don't love it. But, you know what? Let's actually swap this out for a bigger one. It's not amazing, but it's fine. They will be able to cook, I suppose. Oh, and that's the other thing, too. Because this is 75 meters, which is a weird number, there is no center point. So if I put the cooktop there, it's centered to the left. And if I put it one space to the right, it's centered, like it's off center, no matter where I put it. Which also drives me slightly insane. But just don't look at it. It's fine. It's okay. Yeah, it's not great. But it's okay. We'll just add a little thing there, and it's fine. But yeah, the kitchen is functional. We've got a painting on the wall. We've got a couple of lights to light everything up nicely. And I think it works out fine. I suppose one thing we could do would be... Yeah, we could add, like, some herbs in the back there just to give us, like, a little splash of color. I think that might help a little bit. But yeah, it'll do the job. It's fine. And I did go with a backsplash, as you can see, that I think works out nicely. Added a couple other shelves over here, and then just some various kitchen utensils and accessories, a microwave, a bread box, cutting board, etc., etc. So I think it works out it'll get the job done. I mean, the house itself is not worth a ton anyway. I should probably put some curtains up. Let's just use these ones. These open kitchen blinds. We'll just install these real quick. There's one. And two. Okay, there we go. Just so there's something in the windows there. It's such a shame because I really love these countertops. I just wish that there was some other ovens that went with them. Otherwise, other than the big giant one from the set itself. But hey, whatever. So all that's left to do now is the bathroom and the bedroom. So let me get started on that, and I'll give you an update once I'm done. The bedroom and the bathroom are done. Let's start with the bedroom. Nice, cozy, lots of cedar. Put some bookcases over here, along with just a bunch of various decorations, plants and statues and photos and things like that. Cedar bed with a little bedside table. Dresser here with a little dressing table and another bookshelf, and then just some other decorations, some plants, a painting, sign on the wall. Give it, kind of a nice, cozy sort of feel, and a area rug to match the gray walls to tie it all kind of together. I think the bedroom turned out fine. The bathroom over here is a lot of white. I suppose I could have maybe made this wall a different color. Maybe that's what it needs, actually. It's just so white. Let me just try. Let's actually just see if I can find like a nice, very sort of light green tile for those walls that would actually make sense, because most of these are really ugly. I think the only one would be this one. Maybe that's what this room needs, is just for this wall here to be green instead, because it's so white. I tried to add some bits of color using, plants and other various accessories and things, but it didn't really work out all that well. So maybe if we make this a different color, that'll do what we need it to do. I think, I'm just looking at this. It's a little better. I still don't love it. It is a very small improvement. This is kind of a weird house for me because I don't dislike it, but it feels like, with the exception of the living room, which I really do love, everything else was just fine. Perfectly okay. Not bad, but also not my best work, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is the bathroom. It's okay. Lots of green highlights and various decorations and things. It'll do the job. We got a bathtub, we got a sink, we got a toilet, we got a shelf on the wall with some things. Oh, that's what I forgot. I need a dog bed. That's kind of important, because we said they were going to have a dog. So, now the question is, where in the world am I going to put this thing? That is an interesting question. Maybe the dog doesn't sleep in the bedroom. Maybe the dog sleeps... I don't know. I totally forgot about the dog bed. Now I don't want to move a lot of the stuff that... Maybe they're a smaller dog. Yeah, there we go. We'll go with that. They're a smaller dog, and they can have their dog bed like right about here. Sure, that'll work. Okay. These are some big food bowls for a little dog, but it's okay. But yeah, that's the house. It turned out fine. Like, again, I don't hate it, but I don't love it as much as I love some of the other houses. But it's good, but not great, if that makes sense, is how I feel about it. Like, I don't know. I could probably spend way more time trying to, like, redo a bunch of stuff, but honestly, I think I'd rather just move on to another house. I'm not going to do anything with the garden other than just mowing the lawn, so we're not going to submit to a garden contest because just mowing the lawn will never actually give you an increase. So let's just go ahead and put the house on auction and see what we get for it. Oh, put the house on auction. There we go. So it looks like we spent about 90,000, about 80,000 altogether. Once you take the stuff that we sold into account. And hey, that's not bad. We're getting about 20,000 in profit. Let's see if we can get that up to actually 20,000 in profit. I just try to round it up to like the next 5. the next 5,000. Okay, there we go. I accept your offer. So let's get some before and after pictures. I mean, it does look way better than it did previously. But, like, did you see this house? There was so much cleaning that had to be done. It was a little ridiculous. And none of these before and after pictures are actually all that good because they're all from weird angles. But it's fine. Yeah, I think the house turned out okay. Kind of a weird one. Didn't really have a specific theme I was trying to explore or anything like that, but it's fine. Next time, I think we're going to do another one of the newer houses. I don't know which one yet, but we'll see for the next episode. Speaking of, I think I am out of time for this one. My friends, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.